basically this Maestro is crap. I feel as though the company have quite frankly shit on me, for want of a better word. But, I've not been treated very well at all. Certainly not the way I was promised I'd be treated. Still, better that than having a job than not. When you're driving on the motorway, time factor getting from one call to another is a thing. The fact that you can easily get overtaken by HGVs, quite easily. What worries me about it is that there's no power there. The first car that the company gave me was a Citroen BX from the company transport pool. I drove that around for a while. Then I was given what I thought would be my permanent car, which was a 2-litre injection Vauxhall Cavalier. I was over the moon with the Cavalier. It was the sort of vehicle that I would have chosen, apart from it not being diesel. I would have probably chosen that sort of vehicle for myself. At that time I thought that I'd got basically what I'd been promised. I then got a telephone call sometime later to say that a new car was available for me at the transport pool. So I drove the Cavalier back down to the transport pool, went into the manager's office, took the key for the Cavalier off the key fob and put it on his desk. Then I saw a key fob with Rover on it for me. At that time I thought, well, what am I getting? Is it 215, 216, something like that, a nice Rover. When I asked what I was getting, it said a Maestro, which at first didn't seem too bad. Then when it said it was a diesel Maestro, things started getting worse. When I actually went outside and saw the vehicle, it was a Maestro diesel Clubman. My heart sunk. Felt absolutely sick. I just handed over the keys to a 2-litre injection Cavalier down to a basic Clubman. I felt absolutely shattered. I actually drove it back up to the depot where I work from. All the staff obviously came out to have a look at the new car and basically fell about laughing. Apparently all the staff knew what I was getting in advance. They thought it was highly amusing, the fact that I felt so let down. It really was a sickening blow for me. Obviously my wife knew that I was getting a new car that day, asked me what I got. When I told her, the absolute embarrassment of it, we both literally sat down and cried. We physically cried. From going from the Cavalier that I had before down to this, just wondered what I'd basically done wrong to deserve it. I couldn't understand, neither could she. And my wife basically said, after looking at it, there's no way I'm going to drive in that. And from this day, that day to this, she's never been in the car. She can't stand the car. I suppose she never will go in it either. When I had my Cavalier 2-litre injection, like most reps, I'd hang my coat up in the back, basically as a status symbol. I don't do that anymore, I simply lay the coat on the back seat. If I go into a service station or anything like that, again, I'll try to be as inconspicuous as I can, even to the extent of removing my tie and trying to look like a Mr. Average, a family man, rather than a company car driver.